Been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once.
Hey guys, welcome back. This is Curious Wandering Whisk. I've decided to do a voiceover so that I get over this, is it camera fright or stage fright or whatever. Anyway, today we're making candied groundnuts or peanuts or whatever you call them, and you'll only need groundnuts and and sugar. So someone gifted me this entire jar of groundnuts, and I did not know what to do with them. So I ate some the way they were because they're already roasted. And then I decided, nope, I'm going to do this instead. So this is me removing the husks, or is it the skin? Initially, I did not want to blow them away because it would make the counter dirty, and I was in no mood of cleaning after. But as you shall see, this was going very, very slowly. So I had to start blowing, and blowing I did. So then once this is all done, you just have your sugar ready. By the way, I did not do any measurements for this. I just would put the sugar until the ancestors whisper to me, enough, child. And so I did the same with the groundnuts. So I don't have exact measurements, but mine ended up being very sugary, so I'd probably reduce on the amount of sugar I put if you're not such a sweet tooth. Anyway, you put a plate or a stainless steel surface and oil it. This is where you're going to put your mixture of the groundnuts and the sugar after you're done. So we do this and then set this aside, and then on our pan we now put our sugar. You see, I put almost like probably more than 3/4 of a cup of sugar, really. But yeah, so you put that on low heat. Here I was just spreading it out so that it gets heated quickly. And then as you can see, the black parts forming, that's just the sugar melting. So you just do that, and you have now to keep stirring, otherwise it will burn, and you don't want that. And then remember, this is supposed to be on low heat. This happens very fast, by the way. So if you're not careful, you will end up with lumps or burnt sugar, and it will change the taste of the end product. So just be careful here. And then you're supposed to add some butter. So don't laugh. January is Januarying. That's the butter that I had. But a stick of butter is really enough, or more than enough. And then you put in now your shelled groundnuts and mixing them up here. Remember, there's still low heat, is a bit tricky, but you manage. And then the other plate that you set aside, you pour that out and then spread it on the plate. Now, here, I did a mistake. I put the foil without oiling it. You should oil it first. So it was very troublesome removing it. And then if you have a rolling pin, it will do a better job than the cup, because you're trying to just make the entire thing flat before you actually cut it into your desired pieces. So you see what I mean? Oil your foil first. Or the rolling pin, actually. If you don't have foil, you can just oil the rolling pin and then roll. So that way it doesn't stick to the groundnuts. Anyway, and it's hot, so that's another thing to watch out. Yeah, and it dries very quickly. So every time when you're putting it from the fire to the plate, you have to be very quick. Yeah, so this is me. I had already now diced them up. Okay, I tried to anyways. And oh my, this is the end product. It was very, 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 very nice, and I decided to just store some. I'll be having this probably for the entire week or two, because they're very sweet, so you can only take little at a time. So I stored them in an airtight container, and yeah, so this is it for this video, guys. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. I will be sharing more of these recipes that are just curiously me trying to do things out of the ordinary, or trying to do things that we not normally do. And if you have any ideas, please let me know. I know there are people who are waiting for the Uganda food series. It is coming up, so stay tuned. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one. Bye.
Where do you go when you're young, when you're restless, when you're fun?
My new bitch look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch fun like Jackie Brown.